week 6, which basically must mean we're back in the studio next week. I hope you had a great summer. So this week's one is called an inverted time step. When I first learnt these, I saw it written down and thought, there's not really anything to learn there. And then tried to do it and thought, oh, be quiet, Karen. It's a really subtle change to a normal time step, but it feels completely different. Let's have a look. See, I can't even do it. Actually, just going to push you a little bit further away for this one because you need to see the leg swinging out a bit. Okay, let me turn around so you can have a look at this way. So essentially, all that's happened is it's a normal time step, but instead of our shuffle going forward, back, we start with our foot at the front, so our shuffle goes back, front, and you cross it over, so it's coming this side of your leg. Back, front, oops, back, front, and then you do the rest of it normal. Hop, spring, tap, step, step. Back, front, hop, spring, tap, step, step. Back, front, hop, spring, tap, step, step. Now getting from that tap, step, step into the next part of the backward motion of the time step is the tricky bit. And it seems to work a muscle on your leg that I didn't know I had. Probably the same for you guys. So it goes. Just do it with my back to you again. And then to complicate things ever so slightly more, because why wouldn't you if you could, they do it 2 different ways. So the way that we've just done it is the one that's closest to a normal standard shuffle time step, the one that you know. That's the one that's the closest because the shape is the same. So that way round is called closed, which if we think about it, it is, because our legs are crossed with our front leg in front of the other one, so our hips are closed. If we swapped our feet round, we'd be open, because our back leg is the front one. That's a weird sentence, isn't it? Your back leg is the front one. So your hips are open to the front. So that's open, that's closed. That's open, that's closed. So the way we've learnt it so far is closed, and that's the traditional normal time step shape. If we take it and send, instead of this one now going up there, same foot doing the same thing, but send it that way, we've become open. And somehow that looks completely different to the other one that we did, and all we've changed is the direction. It's the same foot doing the same thing. So we're crossing it over in front, hopping, stepping behind, and then normally we'd be going that way with the foot. We're going that way with the foot. Then we're reversing that, inverting the shuffle, hop, step it behind, or drop it behind actually, and then that way, open. I'll do 2 closed and 2 open. that was me kicking the table football. Those ones are very effective when everybody does it because you've got that kind of leg swing thing going on, a little bit like a swing out time step is. So don't be surprised if you see that in some show choreography. They're quite hard to do fast. So if you get to grips with them, then put a piece of music on and just see how fast you can invert time step, because it's hard work on the legs, but we're not sure why, because it looks the same, but it's not. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed time step of the week. We will be back in the studio next week, hopefully see you all then, and onward and upward.